About how aggressive Ben was, not only offensively from the start tonight, but defensively, trying to get his hand everywhere.
I'm telling you, whenever he's playing like that, he's a hell of a player on both ends of the floor. And to tell you the truth, tonight, I think he had, what, 2 steals? 2 steals. I owe him a little something because he had more steals than I did. We talked about that before the game, but when he's being aggressive like that, not even on the offensive end, on the defensive end, he's changing the game for us.
What do you mean you owe him something? You guys have a bet with
Yeah,
steals?
we had a bet with steals and with blocks. To tell you the truth, though, they gave Joe one of my blocks, so technically it's 2-2. So we'll push. I don't care if he doesn't want to push or not. We're going to push this one to the next one.
Is this something that you like to do game by game?
Oh, yeah, it's throughout the year now. You know, I think whenever we're leading the charge on the defensive end, everybody's going to follow. So if you make it a little extra competitive, we're going to set the tone early on.
Jimmy, where do you feel like you're at with like the defensive terminology, rotations, all the different stuff?
I think, you know, basketball is basketball for the most part. The terminology gets me at times, but I do it so much that it's second nature. Without even hearing what's being called, I know what to do. I think if you play hard and somewhat be in the right position, you're going to end up doing what you're supposed to be doing anyway.
How about on offense? Brett said you guys didn't call a ton of plays tonight. You know, you guys doing like in transition, getting into actions and stuff like that. How do you feel like doing?
I think offense is the easy part. Whenever you got so many guys that can do so many things well, and then you got a facilitator in Ben who finds everybody in the right spot, that's going to come along easy. I think I'm still finding the knack when to do what I'm supposed to do on the offensive end. But I think they've done a great job in getting me to my spots where I need to be at.
Jimmy, there was a play in the fourth quarter where Ben was going out of bounds, somehow kept the ball in, and then you hit a really tough layup in traffic. I think you guys went on an 8-0 run after that. Just one of those plays, like sort of a catalyst to sort of jumpstart you guys and get you going.
Yeah, but it starts with his hustle. You know what I mean? Like, if he just says F it and let the ball go out of bounds, the game could go either way. But because he put that extra energy and threw the ball in and obviously made a bucket, go down there and get a couple stops. It all started with that play right there. So without him doing that, we don't go on an 8-0 run.
Jimmy, once again, you were able to kind of take over down the stretch in the fourth quarter. What flipped the switch on for you tonight?
Just the will to win, being aggressive, obviously making some shots, making some free throws. I think that's what the team needs me to do late, is to close out a couple games. It didn't come down to the buzzer beater thing, but I think all in all, in the fourth quarter, I scored a few points.
Jimmy, you haven't played with Furkan for all that long, but what have been your impressions of him and the contributions off the bench?
He works, man, and he stars in his role. I think that's really, really important for a young guy to know whenever your time's called, you're going to have to be ready. And I already know what's going on in his head. I already know how confident and how he wants to help this team win. He's doing that to the best of his ability. I just always encourage him, you never know. And the way I be playing, I be hacking, so he's going to be able to play more and more each night.
Jimmy, how helpful has JJ been in terms of you getting acclimated here? It seems like a lot of times during stoppages or just little breaks in play, you're in his ear or vice versa.
I mean, he's so smart, and he's been in this system longer than I have. With the lingo, what you're supposed to do on offense and on defense, he's constantly telling me what he sees, and me doing the same to him, what I see, to help not me, not him. It could be anybody. But that's just the team basketball of everything. We want everybody to be great. When somebody's open and we see something, we want to utilize the mismatches. That's all that's going on, us talking the game.
Jimmy, you guys are feeding off of each other, making friendly passes and things like that. Well, you guys are being competitive about it. And you just said Ben being aggressive on that, going out of bounds play. You guys feeding off each other. Does that make this team a little more dangerous if you guys are playing like that?
Yeah, and it's fun. It's fun whenever you know guys are going to put their body on the line and every possession counts, every rebound, all of that good stuff. I think when guys are playing like that, they're going to bring up their energy level, the play of everybody else that's around them. But it starts with the first 5 that go out there on the floor. You know, if we're competing at a very high level, when the subs come in, they got to keep that up.
Hey, Jimmy, you played 3 games, the last 3 games against teams in different phases of maturity and sort of life cycle. Tonight was a very mature, very professional team. What are those challenges like?
I don't think it's too much of a challenge. I think every team we play against obviously is an NBA team, and you can be beat on any given night. You don't take anybody lightly in this league. I will say we've done that before here at home. You can pick the team that was against. So we go in the game the same way, home and away, and we try to win. I think in this league, whenever you let your guard up, that's when they put you on your tail.